Hello everyone, I'm Vishnu Priya R, a third year student from CSE IoT department. I'm here to explain our second experiment, which is information gathering. In this experiment, we'll be gathering information about the web server which we have chosen. So we'll start with going into the whos.com website to gather information about the domain of the server. So here we'll enter the web server's address. Now we have entered up in the domain information of the web server's address which we have entered. So our domain is savita.ac.in. It was registered on 2005 and it expires on 2026. And these are the details regarding the server. And now we'll go to the Parrot software. To access it, now we'll open our virtual box and we'll start it. The server ping savita.ac.in. This command is used to get the IP address of our server, and we can see that the IP address of our server which we have entered is 103.21.58.16. And now we'll go to the ip2location.com. In this site, when we enter the server's name, we'll have the location of its register's address. We'll go with the demo version. And here we'll enter the IP address of the server which we have got in the Parrot software. And here we can see the geolocation of the data which we have entered. Our server is based on the country India and its region is Maharashtra, Mumbai. This is the domain name and its zip code, and we can see the rest of the details as it follows. And now we'll go to the website webarchive.com to know about the history of the server. Now we have reached the website, and now here we'll enter the service name, which is Savita Toshikan. Now we can see the history of the here we can see the history of a server which we have saved. Now we'll use the penetration testing techniques using web server fingerprinting methods. Web server fingerprinting is essential in penetration testing to gather information about the server, its operating system, and the software it's running. Here's a brief overview of how each of these tools aids in web server fingerprinting. Who is? Who is so all these commands which we can see here is supposed to be run in the parrot terminal so that we can gather the information about the server which we are looking for. So whose queries provide registration details about domain names such as the domain owner, registration dates, and name servers. Netcat is a command which is it is a versatile tool which is often used for reading and writing data across network connections. It can also be used manually to inspect a web server's response to understand its behavior. Nmap is widely used to discover the host, services, and open ports on a network. WhatWeb is an application fingerprinting tool that scans the websites and attempts to identify technologies such as the web server, CMS, frameworks, and other components. HTTP Print is a uh, web server fingerprinting tool that can identify the type of web server software used. It matches the HTTP response headers against the signature database, making it particularly useful in detecting web servers with customized configurations. Traceroute is used to map the path data packets take from the source to the destination. And uh, traceroute command uses the UDP packets instead of the ICMP or TCP, whereas only traceroute uses ICMP protocol. Now that we have seen about the penetration testing tools, we'll execute them in the parrot terminal. We'll start with whos command. Now we have the result of our command. And the second command is netcat command. So we'll go by MC followed by the IP address of our server, which is 103.21 and 16. So the error occurs because of we have not connected it to any port. We'll connect it to port number 80 in this command. Now we can see the result for the netcat command. And the third command is nmap followed by SV and the IP address of our server. Now we can see the result that we have received for the nmap command. The next command shall be httprint. Followed by the IP address of the server again. Now we'll execute the traceroute command. It has to be done like traceroute and the server's name which you are going to find out. And now we can get the details of our command. This is for the ICM protocol, and for the UDP protocol, there will be a slight change in the command which we are going to execute. Hyphen followed by a capital U, and then our server's name. Now these are the details for the UDP protocol, and with this we'll conclude the pen testing tools which are used for information gathering about a web server. Thank you.